Hello, it's fantastic to see you all here today. And I want to thank you all for coming and volunteering to help Democrats win. And first, I just also want to say thank you to Texas Blue Media Project for that video. And if any of you need help with your campaign or you want to volunteer your services, please contact Texas Blue Media Project on Facebook. All right, I'm going to take a few minutes to tell you how the Railroad Commission will be different when, with all of your help, I am elected to this important three-member board. The Railroad Commission's stated goals are the stewardship of natural resources and the environment, concern for personal and community safety, and support of economic vitality for the benefit of Texans. So by its own charter, it is supposed to be focused on benefiting Texans. But currently, that's just not the case. While on the campaign trail over the last year, I have heard about lung problems caused by frac sand blowing in the wind, and I have heard from homeowners and landowners, some small and others with thousands of acres, who feel that they are not getting their fair shake when the oil companies run pipelines through their personal property. And often, the most disturbing of all are folks whose well water, their only source of water, has gone bad due to fracking. The concerns and the voices of these affected people are going unheard. And it's no wonder. How do they even know who to complain to? That's about the name, and we'll get to that in just a second. But do all Texans benefit equally from oil and gas? No, they do not. Publicly traded oil companies reap astronomical profits extracting minerals from under our state, and yet our public schools are struggling. Oil companies have found ways, with the Railroad Commission's help, not to pay the state the proper rate for the extraction of mineral resources from this land. That's the severance tax. And if oil wells are not properly classified, oil companies do not pay their fair share, and this reduces available funding for our public schools. And notably, does the severance tax take into consideration the total cost to our environment? No, it does not. And the Railroad Commission needs to admit that climate change and earthquakes are real, and that the industry is contributing to these problems. Finally, we have to change the name. The current one is very misleading. The Railroad Commission of Texas has nothing to do with railroads. This would be like calling the Food and the Drug Administration the Department of Transportation. This is about basic transparency. I could go on, but let me conclude with just two things. One is a quote from a leader I admire, the late Barbara Jordan. In 2011, at the University of Texas at Austin, they installed a beautiful bronze statue near the School of Architecture. And I would park my scooter there and walk by it every morning, and I would stop and read all of her quotes. And during the impeachment hearings for President Nixon, she said, "My faith in the Constitution is whole, it is complete, and it is total. And I will not sit and be an idle spectator to the diminution, the subversion, and the destruction of the United States Constitution." Finally, I'll just say this. We are Democrats, and we protect people, and we protect the environment, and we stand for the truth, and we stand for equality, for every Texan. My name is Roman McAllen, and when I am elected, my pledge to you is that my office will be your office. Mi oficina será la oficina de ustedes. Thank you, and may God bless Texas and Texas Democrats in 2018.